You're the one initiating divorce, but you feel guilty as hell because he's a good guy. There isn't any big reason. He didn't cheat on you. He didn't steal from you. He's not beating you. He's a good guy, and you feel like shit because you know you need to divorce. You know you're not happy, and it's the right thing. But yeah, it's keeping you from actually pulling the trigger because you feel so guilty. I want to talk about this again. I talk about this a lot, and I just feel as though I need to keep reinforcing this message because I know that you need to hear this. You are not doing anything wrong by asking for a divorce. You are not doing anything wrong by saying, my happiness lies in a different path. But what you are doing is you are doing the right thing. You know, Brene Brown says, clear is kind. And if you stay because you feel guilty, you are not being clear and you are not being kind. Not only are you robbing yourself of a chance at happiness, but you're robbing him at his chance for happiness too. Because by staying, even though you want to leave, you are misleading him and you're keeping him from finding the happy, healthy relationship that he deserves as well. So don't kid yourself that by staying, you're doing the kind thing because you're in your heart, you're not there, you're not committed anymore, you're not in love anymore. It's time for you to go. So number one, you're not doing anything wrong. So the guilt you're feeling is actually not guilt, okay? Because guilt means you're doing something wrong, but you're not doing something wrong. And therefore, it's not guilt you're feeling. It's the discomfort of making a choice that you know is going to be hard for somebody else. And it's the choice that he doesn't want. It's the discomfort of making a choice that is in alignment with your truth and with your values and what you know is right for you. You're uncomfortable about that because you know that it's going to be hard for him. Okay? So reframe it from guilt to discomfort. That's going to help you get out of that trap. And number two, remind yourself that clear is kind. And when you are clear with yourself and you're clear with him, that is the kindest thing to do.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Now, gentlemen, if you literally hear something like this, when you see a woman that actually feels a little bit off, even though you're actually doing everything right by the book, you know, you're definitely treating her well, you're treating her with respect, but yet her heart is mainly out of place after like a foundation that you have mainly built together, which relationships mainly come with ebbs and flows and at times with adversity. You know, it's best you let her walk. It's best that you let her be. Because at the end of the day, she's showing that she's really not the right fit for you. You know, I do agree with this lady actually to a point in this whole ordeal. Is he's actually showing that, you know, that woman that wants to leave but feel guilt and hesitant for whatever reason, she may not be happy. More than likely, she's just not happy with herself. And if she wants to test out the streets and everything, just let her. You know what I'm saying? Because what one woman will not do, another one will. Even better. Let you now test out the streets. No, let her look for some excitement and everything else. Maybe she'll find love in another place, you know. Maybe she'll have like another serious relationship that could actually be long lasting. We don't know. However, if she finds somebody that's definitely attractive at the moment and exciting, but basically treats her a lot worse or even worse than what you have done before, she's going to deep down definitely regret it. She's going to be like, damn, why the fuck did I even leave this guy in the first place? Why I could have had his kids. I could have literally built a family. I could have literally built a further situation with him and build a better adventure and build a legacy together. Those actions mainly show a reflection of her toxicity due to the fact that she loves toxic people. She loves toxic men due to the fact that she is toxic herself. I've encountered with women like this in the past, especially one that most recently blocked me just because I was mainly being really stable and actually mainly holding my word. And all of a sudden, I get blocked by her, unbeknownst to my knowledge, unexpectedly. It shows a reflection of who that woman particularly is. And yes, I know there's definitely some men that actually do the same stuff. They treat women like garbage or they actually leave women, right? Just because they, for whatever reason, they just don't feel happy and they want to literally come by and just doing like all the player stuff and chase toxicity as well. You know, I don't want to literally trying to come by with balance. But for this purpose, it's very really focused on actually just like for the gentleman here, being wary of actually dealing with these types of toxic women. And also note, this is how no-fault divorces mainly come into play as well. I can't really say much about divorce and marriage too much because I personally hadn't been much of it, but this is what I researched so far. And this is why I basically learned from, some other YouTubers who went through divorces like this before. So I would say, gentlemen, if you live in one of these states here that you see above, I would say definitely do a thorough vetting on the woman that you're dating and the woman that you're doing a relationship with. And I understand people change mainly over time. Relationships come in ebbs and flows. Definitely feelings change over time. And happiness at times can mainly be fleeting. But the most important thing is you need to actually make sure that you stick with your foundation and stick with why you literally love each other mainly in the first place. And I see all this stuff that mainly come by here. Only that you gotta be dealing with all this alimony stuff and like who's gonna give away the most, especially who makes the most amount of money. Oh man, now I can understand why some men just don't want to get married in the first place. I can understand that. But unbeknownst to people that actually choose the no-fault divorce and the women actually choose that route to initiate divorce on the men, y'all still gonna be dealing with all those payments, still gonna be dealing with split stuff, and if y'all have a child, oh no, and all this alimony stuff and everything else is gonna make the most profit for the state. That is just real unforgiving. And when they split, it's going to be literally back to square one for everybody involved. There's going to be some loss involved here. So in closing, let her go. Let her be if she chooses to walk away just because she feels that she's not satisfied, even if you've done everything right. In summation, this is a reflection of who she is at the end of the day. And she does not want to literally try and commit with you for the long haul and literally try to build together with you, mainly due to something that's actually deep within her mind that has nothing to do with you. All right? Someone will definitely come along and actually treat you well for who you truly are and what you can bring to the table based on your character. Yeah, think about that for a minute.